Let's talk about I-131 application for travel document form. Hello, my name is John and welcome.
USA MONDE.
Whether you are a green card holder or refugee who doesn't have your country of origin passport and want to travel outside the United States and come back without a problem, this video is for you. I have an important tips and warning about I-131 at the end that you don't want to miss. But first, Form I-131 is a travel document application on which you can also apply online. It is used to apply for 1. Re-entry permits. This allows permanent residents, also known as green card holders, to leave the U.S. for up to 2 years and return without losing their status. Second, advance parole. This is for people who are waiting for their green card or other immigration benefit but need to travel outside the U.S. temporarily. Third, refugee travel document. This is for refugees or asylees who need permission to travel outside the U.S. Each of these travel documents has its own rules, so let's go over them step by step. Form I-131 is for different groups of people, such as first group, green card holders. If you have a green card and need to leave the U.S. for more than 6 months but less than 2 years, you will need a re-entry permit. Without it, you could lose your green card. Second group, refugees or asylees. If you have been granted asylum or refugee status, you must get a refugee travel document before leaving the U.S. The third group is people who are waiting for a green card. So if you are in the U.S. on temporary status and your green card application is still pending, you must apply for advance parole to leave and return. But be careful, if you leave the U.S. without advance parole, your green card application could be canceled. Before we talk about that, if your spouse or your parent are preparing their immigrant visa interview, well, we have some ebooks that can help them with their interview questions. The links are in the description below. Now let's go back to the video. Here are the main parts of the I-131 form to fill out. Part 1 is application type, like a re-entry permit, travel document, or advance parole. Part 2 is information about you, the person who's applying for the I-131. Part 3 is biometric information about you, the person who will receive the travel document. Okay, that's what it asks for: ethnicity, race, stuff like that. Part 4 is processing information. You answer some questions there. Part 5, this one is complete if you apply for re-entry permit. You're applying for re-entry permit. Part 6, it's complete if you are applying for travel document. Part 7, it's complete if you are applying for advance parole. Okay, so that's where you put information about the proposed travel. Part 8, it's complete for initial advance parole or document or parole document. Part 9, it's employment authorization for new period of parole, like a re-parole. Okay, if you renew your parole, basically. Part 10 is applicant and contact information and signature. Part 11 is interpreters and contact information and signature. Part 12, preparers, contact information and signature. And part 13, additional information. Okay, in case you need a space to provide additional information, that's when you use part 13 for. Make sure you are honest and accurate when you file in the I-130 form. Double check everything and sign the form before you send it to USCIS or submit it to USCIS in case you are applying online. When you send your I-131 form, you need to include some important documents. Here is the checklist of some of them. 1, a copy of your green card or other proof of your immigration status. The second is passport style photos. Normally it's 2 photos that you submit. The third one is a copy of government issue ID like your passport or driver license. Then the next one is any document that explains why you need to travel, like a letter from a doctor or an employer. And then the application fee. So make sure you check the USCIS website for the most up-to-date fee. Please check I-131 instruction PDF for more information regarding different documents you need to add to your form. So if some of those documents you're gonna add to the form, are not translated into English, make sure you translate them. After you submit or send your application to USCIS, here is what happens next. First, you will receive a receipt notice. So USCIS will send you a receipt notice to confirm they got your application. So keep this notice safe. Okay. The second one is biometric appointment. So you might get a letter asking you to go to USCIS office for fingerprints and photos. Third, processing time. So USCIS will review your application. This can take several weeks or even months. So be patient. You can check the status of your application online using your receipt number. And then fourth, approval or deny. So if USCIS approves your application, they will mail your travel document to you. If they denied it, they will send you a letter explaining why. Make sure you follow all the instructions and respond to USCIS request as soon as possible to avoid delays. Like I told you in the beginning of this video, here are some of the tips and warning you need to be aware of. First, do not travel without approval. So wait until you receive your travel document before leaving the US. Second, check your travel document's expiration date. This document usually expires after a certain time. Plan your trip so you return before it expires. Third, talk to an expert if you are unsure. Immigration rules can be confusing and making a mistake can be costly. If you are not sure about something, ask an immigration attorney or trust advisor for help. Traveling without the right document can put your immigration status at risk, so be careful and plan ahead. Thanks for watching.